apology to Mama Ngina is a political apology.
Yes.
He doesn't take it, it doesn't come out genuinely. Rigathi, just like the president, are battling popular legitimacy over parliamentary majority. You can dominate parliament, but you can't dominate people against their will. So in Mount Kenya, which I didn't want to speak in my show because I'm a Laker, but we are Kenyans.
Yes.
Gachagua is finding it rough because they personalized their campaign agenda on individuals and negatively. They painted Kenyatta family as land grabbers, thieves, and people who took what they didn't deserve from the actual sons of Mau Mau. And Gachagua called himself the son of Mau Mau. I don't know who's his father. I don't know whether Gachagua Senior was a Mau Mau fighter. That is subject to discussion next time. But all in all, what I'm trying to say, politics is dynamic, and Gachagua is now learning it roughly. With the handshake between President William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga, something that most of the UDA acolytes will not agree to, for Ruto to accept to support Raila in AU race, the handshake is done and dusted. Mm-hmm. And now Gachagua, with these traps in State House, he found Raila moved those traps with a magnetic spark and they are no longer functional. Now Gachagua going back home, they personalized their campaign on Uhuru Kenyatta, Mama Ngina and Jomo Kenyatta, who died long time ago. Now it's time to speak the truth, and the economic policies that have been patroned under the leadership of Gachagua as the second in command, yes, is now biting business owners in Mount Kenya. Look at the avocado tax policy, look at the finance bill. All these things were sold out by Kimani Ichung'wah and led team, which are acolytes of Kenya Kwanza from Mount Kenya. Yes. So the people are resenting against punitive tax measures. But just as I said, austerity measures also encompasses over-taxation and reduced spending. So this tax policy is rebuilding resentment in Mount Kenya. Gachagua, fearing his political future, he wants to paint himself as a clean man who is bringing together Mount Kenya together. We should ask ourselves, Mount Kenya is not divided. It is the political mindset of Rigathi Gachagua who thinks Mount Kenya is divided. Those Kikuyus are brothers. They call themselves Kamwana. They are together. So Gachagua is doing this to galvanize the vote block in Mount Kenya. Unfortunately, it may be too late, and we appreciate God for everything that has transpired in Kenya. Yes. We are moving towards a scenario where truthful men, like he calls himself the DP, the truth will have to chew them live. There is no escape route. So the apology is meant to who voters. Unfortunately, with this exacerbated economic pains and chest pains basically in Mount Kenya, Gachagua is going to find it tough in 2027. And just as I say, most of the leaders focus on the next election. We as genuine leaders, we focus on the next generation. He is addressing Mount Kenya unity, not because he is interested in uniting Mount Kenya. Yes. He is interested in uniting Mount Kenya for elections and not for generational prosperity. Mm-hmm. So I don't take it like there is something. Those are innuendos, and I don't even call Gachagua a prodigal son. Yes. A prodigal son was accepted back home. I don't know whether Mama Ngina will accept Gachagua, but again, in politics, nothing is permanent. Friendship is based on interest, enmity is also based on interest. So as long as you have clashing interest, you will be deemed as enemies. As long as you have marrying interest, you are friends. Today, Gachagua is still reasoning using the 2022 election manual, which